Welcome to Construct Tech TV. Today on Tech Update, I'm going to be counting down the top 5 greenest cities in the U.S. So this comes from the annual Green Building Adoption Study conducted by CBRE and the Mastech University. So for the past 4 years, they've been researching this new green race among American cities. Each of these cities is chosen based on the percentage of buildings certified within their city. So the amount of commercial and residential transactions involving green certified buildings was also a pretty key factor in deciding which shade of green every city was awarded. Whether it's retrofitting or creating a new building from the ground up, they are on a mission to lay claim to more sustainable infrastructure. So do you know which cities are the greenest? So let's get ready as I unveil who deserves the bragging rights for the greenest city in America. Coming in at number 5 is Minneapolis, St. Paul. One of its claims to the green fame is the way it deals with excessive rain. Now what's interesting is I want you to keep in mind is this is just one example, but the Minneapolis Convention Center does something pretty neat here, which I found interesting, is that it installed a new stormwater storage system. And this consists of several 10 and 11 foot diameter pipes underneath the center's marshalling yard. So it collects water from 10 acres of the building's roofs, along with streams that run off from the Mississippi River. All in all, these pipes can hold 250,000 gallons of water that can be used to irrigate landscaped areas. Salvaging this water makes it easier on riverfront businesses and redirects polluted water away from all the public. It's nice to see Minneapolis-St. Paul turning the tide in green building. Coming in at number 4, we head south to Houston. It has set its sights on revitalizing office buildings for the younger generation. Business owners want a modern, high-tech place to work and a place that is environmentally friendly. One place aiming to do this is the Greenhouse office building. The name sells itself. The 5-story building is positioned on the western edge of the city's Energy Corridor submarket. The 2-story lobby takes advantage of natural lighting. It also has innovative wastewater technologies and measurement and verification of tenant submetering. Now that's what you can call savings. You have to check out the courtyard that is only complemented by green retail developments. This will surely keep workers coming back year after year. At number 3, we have Atlanta, and here the city is letting nothing go to waste. And that was surely evident at the Grace United Methodist Church upgrade. The 29,000 square foot north building is now looking reborn. High-performing energy and water-saving systems have been installed to improve indoor and outdoor quality. This has allowed for the reopening of administrative offices and training spaces to keep the almost 200-year-old ministry going. The church has also set its sights on reconstructed 2nd-story passage that will connect the north and south building. Ministry officials hope this will set the precedent for other churches to give back to the environment. While Atlanta fell right in the middle of this year's top 5 list, it certainly is eyeing that top spot for the future. In my research, this is what I found. Some pretty interesting projects for the horizon of the city. One in particular might help tip the scale for Atlanta. The living building at the Georgia Tech is set to be one of the most sustainable buildings in Atlanta when it opens in 2019. That sounds pretty peachy to me. Back in 1967, San Francisco was the unofficial capital of the hippie movement. 50 years later, it seems that flower power has evolved to award the city among the country's greenest and the number 2 spot. Today, the Bay Area is aiming to become another hub for innovation. Here, the Perkins and Will offices provide tenants with the creative spaces they need and the sustainability they want. When daylight illuminates the workplace, electric lighting is minimized through the use of sensors. Now, how's that for tech and efficiency? Way to go, San Francisco. Topping the list for the greenest for 2017 is, of course, the Windy City in Chicago. Chicago has long been an innovator in sustainable buildings with the introduction of the rooftop gardens above its own City Hall. These rooftop gardens lowered urban heat, improved air quality, and even helped with rain absorption. You can even argue that it gives the Ivy at Wrigley Field a run for its money. Yet this year, commercial buildings such as the Sullivan Center are going green in their own way. This historic building, which has retail and office space, received a modern touch with revamped and stronger architecture. The project has water performance measurement and even emissions reduction reporting, just to name a few. Also, gotta love the new recycling initiatives and the green tips it's offering workers on how they can save energy on even the small tasks they perform every day. So whether you call it the Windy City, the city on the lake, or the blues capital, you can now add the title of the greenest city to that growing list. So there you have it, your top 5 green cities for 2017. Did your city make the list? That's your tech update for today.